Hello, and welcome to 10 Very Big Bucks, a Malazan Readthrough podcast. Today is a special episode, and we'll get to that. But first, my name is Peter Bond, and with me today is my friend and closest confidant, India Jones.
Hello, and good morning.
And he's here, and he's...
You were gonna say queer for a second. You were like, that rhymes, but...
That is what I was gonna say, but I know that's not your life, so Josh is here too.
I'm here.
And our producer, you got me red-handed. I was really trying to think of another here rhyme. I had nothing. Anyway, our producer AJ is on the mic with us.
Hello.
How are the levels looking, AJ? How are the waves?
They're looking like they are. Good.
I got nothing. Gear, leer, fear, here, beer. I got nothing. All right. We have a special episode today. We're doing a kind of Malazan role-playing one-shot. We're going to play D&D 5th edition, and we did it once before. However, unfortunately, that file is lost to time.
Yeah, that audio is gone.
Rest in peace. And so we had a lot of fun when we played once before, and unfortunately, I just want to say two things based on that last time to you guys. So first, last time I did a Minnesotan accent that will not be reprised on this show.
Boo.
And then the second, we went on a long tear of tree-related puns, and I just wanted to get it out there that I feel like that comedy well is tapped out, and I am forbidding the puns this second go-round. So without further ado, let's begin our game for a little story we're calling Tree's Company. In Mott Wood, a dry, tasteless breakfast is being shared amongst soldiers. Spread out across the damp canopy of the forest, dozens of guerrilla warriors have fallen under the command of High Marshal Brumble. The Mott Irregulars repel the Malazan Empire. A sunbeam peeks down on 3 particular irregulars, starting their day.
Don't cough on
I'm
me.
sorry.
I didn't understand. I thought like the three of us as people were gonna talk about breakfast. I didn't understand. You're just literally opening your arms for us to and now role play.
Yeah.
Social distancing is canon in the world.
Okay, good.
Don't cough on me. This breakfast sure is mediocre.
Tasteless.
Yeah. Todd, you got any?
Todd loves cold, tasteless breakfasts.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about this.
Do you got any of your patented Todd pockets on you?
No Todd pockets, but I do have some of my famous spice. It's called Spice, and he puts some on. And
I get slammed for no here rhyme, and you go with Spice.
So Todd's Spice is it's a lot of paprika and just a little bit too much pepper, and it's basically just a good kick in anything you want. So he has doused his breakfast in this.
Throw some of that this way to your good friend.
And he throws you his little container of it.
I'm gonna roll a dex check to make sure that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me roll a dexterity attack.
That's true.
Here we go.
That's true.
You're right.
Dice rolls in.
Fucking nail it, dude. That's a 17.
Oh, I rolled a 12 for
yeah,
catching.
I launched at you, dude.
It was really great, and it looks like a fucking circus
Sick.
act.
I catch it and flip it upside down, and it just pours all over my breakfast.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
You know, I'm watching my figure, and this meal is just not it. So I'm just gonna go on air today.
After
Just air today.
after this Spice stunt, your keen eyes catch a newcomer to the camp. Coming from the north, he wears a olive cloak and has short blonde hair. He enters the High Marshal's tent, and soon after, an irregular says, "The 3 of yours presence are requested by the High Marshal Brumble himself." You come to his shabby but sturdy tent. Which of you enters first?
Me.
please tell me how you enter the tent, what you look like, a little bit about yourself, maybe.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that part. Well, I'm gonna saunter into the tent casually, and so just walking in that tent with my glistening purple skin and classic slim thick character.
Classic.
What did you say?
That classic trope of the slim, thick character.
Oh, right.
And any other salient details?
What else do you need to know about her? You know,
A name, maybe.
she's lilac, slim thick, around 5'3".
And I believe she's a rogue. Let the record show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the important things.
Well, we already covered the slim thick. So, Todd, tell us about your character.
All right, Todd walks in. He's like a smooth 6'4", very, very big and hairy dude. He walks in. He's wearing exclusively pants and an apron that is covered in some unidentifiable red substance. And he does have his trusty axe on his back. And that's Todd, the butcher.
Very nice.
And rounding out the group is
This motley crew, if you would.
Oh, eat me.
Dent walks in the back of the party. He's about 6'3". He's just a regular thick lad. What?
This is the thickest party known to man.
both of you are huge. Why are you two such tall men?
It's a very disparate height-wise. I am the party's fighter. Dent has the name Dent because as a younger lad, he met the bad end of a veteran's hoof. And so now he has a dent straight across his face. And it's just kind of been a nickname that everybody just calls him Dent all the time. He's wearing hide armor.
Which, we've never talked about this, but it's kind of fucked up.
Oh, I mean, it's super fucked up.
No one calls me Big Nose, you know? I've got one, but, that's not a name someone should call me.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
On the far side of the tent, the High Marshal sits with his feet on the desk, once again rubbing his toes and getting the dirt out between them.
Fucking toe guy.
I really hate talking to this guy.
He looks up and says, Sergeant, wait outside. And he commands this stranger in the green cloak. He walks past you, kind of giving you an up and down look, and then steps outside. He looks over to you and kind of gestures you to come a little closer. How are you doing today?
We just had some breakfast, so.
It's just cold and tasteless, just like we like it.
Who is that character?
Who's that character?
He's not quite a character. He's rather boring, if you ask my opinion.
Haha.
However, he brings news from the north. High Marshal Khan is camped 3 leagues up from us. And 2 days ago, I sent your old squad mates up there, led by Milford.
Todd
to check
immediately
up on a rumor
spits.
I'd heard.
Todd just when he says Milford.
I heard that an Imperial Claw might have infiltrated their encampment.
Oh, okay.
I never think much of rumors, but... And now Brummel takes his feet off his table, kind of scrambles next to the desk, and he pulls out tiny red bean. He says, but apparently High Marshal Khan's camp has had these circulating all about them. And if I know anything about beans, sure smells like Malazan's work to me.
The classic Malazan bean.
They're very into them, and that's canon from Steve.
What? Is it?
Your old squad mates went up to check on this rumor, but now they're in a stockade, suspected of murder.
I mean,
I want you to go up to the camp and get to the bottom of this. Is there a claw up there? Are they guilty or what?
Okay, so Todd raises his hand.
There's only 3 of you.
Very polite.
He's still raising.
Okay, Todd. Yes.
Todd, thank you. To clarify, they're in the stockades of our own camp? Like it's a Mott camp, right?
Yes.
But we think that Imperial Claw, it just seems fishy. Follow-up question. Aren't you a High Marshal?
Yes, but it's a different High Marshal's camp. My jurisdiction, there's a conflict, I suppose.
Okay. Question revoked then. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
The sergeant outside can escort you north and maybe answer any questions.
You mean like why they think that Milford and friends are murderers?
Yes. They say they have quite a convincing case.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Milford, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's always seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders to me.
You said that like his head's been chopped off. The way you emphasize that.
It's a loaded
Is there
statement.
something wrong
Yo,
with his
what
head?
the fuck, High Marshal?
Okay, well, I've enjoyed this conversation. And he kind of motions you out and he puts his feet up on the table. You step outside and this new sergeant is leaning down on the grass and you see he's kind of playing with a caterpillar in the soil.
Ew.
What?
And he looks up at you and says, "Quite interesting, aren't they?"
Ew.
What's your name, Sergeant?
I'm the Sergeant Burr. Nice to meet you.
I don't even fucking know, man.
When I was young, I always thought insects were the most interesting thing. I thought you could tell so much about a place from them.
What does this caterpillar tell you about our humble abode?
It means I think there's more than meets the eye to us. Now, don't you think?
I immediately suspect this man to be the Imperial Claw. Can I roll a check? This dude's fucking weird. I'm rolling a check. What do I need, Pete? Insight check? Here we go. That's a 20 total. Not a nat 20, a 20 total. Alright, is this dude the fucking Imperial Claw?
He seems really enthusiastic about this caterpillar.
Mm-hmm. A likely fucking story.
And what was his name? Sergeant what?
Burr.
Burr.
But you can call me Tim, he says.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh!
Did you just tell us not to make wood jokes so your timber joke would land?
Should we head north?
I fucking guess so, dude.
Yeah, tell
Right,
us a
done
little
with
bit
you.
about the charges again. This doesn't seem like a very Dent thing to say, actually.
Yeah, I think this is a Luna sitch.
Okay, well, you start walking north together, I guess in silence.
I mean, Dent's
Todd's
not
like-
going to say anything. Dent's just a big...
Todd's like, Luna,
I just feel like I'm going into this too blind, and this
so-
is just a situation all the time, and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm kind of sick of it.
But Todd's like, Luna, you're the only one that can talk to people. Dad and I are dumb. I have a -1 intelligence. Please help.
No, the sergeant looks over at the three of you kind of confused as you're having this conversation a few meters behind him.
Oh.
Well, you continue north for the rest of the
So
morning.
he's just not going to
Indian.
volunteer why we're heading north?
And I guess in an awkward silence. As
All
you
right, I guess Todd will break the silence, and he will be like, my friend Luna wants to know, what's up with this next camp?
I was trying to be polite.
Well, I guess you could tell your friend Luna, if we're not on speaking terms or anything, that the High Marshal Khan runs a tight ship, and I've been
Whoa, he runs a ship?
serving under her for a few months now.
Where's the ship at?
It's a figure of speech. It's quite common, and I thought you would know that, but you're very tall, and I guess that means you're stupid. I don't know.
Wow,
That's what they say about those tall people.
Takes too long for the blood to get to the brain, you know?
So yeah, it's a good camp. I like living there.
Why? What? And Luna, a follow-up question from Luna. Why are Milford and company accused of murder?
Well, they bribed the guards and then cut down and lit a tree on fire.
That's not
He murdered a tree.
They murdered a
what?
tree?
They murdered our most popular tree, Chris Pine.
Okay, so Milford,
damn it.
Milford and Sons,
Milford and Sons.
they murdered Chris Pine the tree, and that is why we are going somewhere at 6 o'clock in the morning. Is what you're telling me.
It's kind of late. It's late morning now.
Todd would like to let it be known I am perfectly fine with just going back and saying they're definitely guilty.
I mean, it sounds like they deserve the stockades if they murdered a tree.
I love that this is what it is. Okay, let's fucking go save these.
Well, I'm glad that you told
Dipshits.
us this when we're halfway there, so
Yeah.
I guess proceed, Tim.
You travel the rest of the way, and you come to the High Marshal Khan's encampment. And it's spread out. It looks somewhat similar to yours, but it's definitely a bit larger than the smaller southern camp you come from. There's probably 200 irregulars here, and Timber leads your
God damn it.
leads you through the camp to this, and you pass by irregulars on their morning routine. Some of them passing the time, eating, playing sports, and you get to
What sports?
they're tossing logs.
Which is my
log
favorite
toss.
sport.
I love a good log toss.
That sounds like a euphemism, if we're being honest.
I knew it was gonna. Timber leads.
Just hanging out with the boys, tossing logs, you know?
Nothing like tossing a big log.
Timber leads you High Marshal's tent, and he says, "Well, if you have any other questions, I'll be around if you need anything. But I think the High Marshal wants to have a word with you." And
Great.
Do we see the stocks?
no, you do not.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim. It was a nice walk with you.
A head peeks out of the tent with short, jagged blue hair. She has a calm demeanor. She looks at you and says, "You must be from Rumble's camp."
Yeah,
That we
nothing like
are.
a woman in charge.
Yeah? Well, come on in and meet the High Marshal.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping this was the High Marshal.
Yeah.
She opens up the tent flaps, and you step inside, and the smell of incense greets you.
Delicious.
At the far end of the tent, the High Marshal Khan sits on the ground with her legs folded. Her hair runs down to the carpet she sits upon, and she looks up to you rather calmly and says, "Welcome. I'm sure your journey has been a pleasurable one."
Why are you talking like that?
Pleasurable seems like an interesting word to use for a walk, but sure.
I think walks are very pleasurable.
Anything can be pleasurable.
If
All
you're
right,
dirty,
that was a euphemism.
if you're nasty.
If you're nasty.
So, I suppose you're here about the murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they paid off our privates, and they've confessed to the crime of accepting the bribe.
I'll pay off your privates.
Wait.
What
Sorry.
bribe? Whoa. Wait.
They bribed the two privates who were on watch that night. They've been reprimanded, but I have been lenient with the two of them. However, these murderers are held up for good reason. Private May here can show you around. She gestures the blue-haired woman at the far end of the tent who let you in.
Hi, Private May.
Is May your first or last name?
I only have one name,
Christ.
And it's what?
May. This was a confusing question for me to answer.
Well, the last time we met some guy from this camp, he threw us one name and then hit us with the pun afterwards. So I'm just trying to get ahead of the game, you know?
No, I'm kind of a one-name gal.
First name
Okay.
April, last name May.
And I think actually maybe my voice is going to be up here. Final decision.
Okay. Good.
Puberty hits us all in different ways.
So it sounds to me like our compatriots paid off these privates, and then there were no witnesses to them murdering the tree?
Well, there were witnesses as the privates rushed back, and other soldiers too, and they found the tree ablaze after it had been cut down. Oh, poor Chris Pine.
Follow-up question, but like, were the goons there?
Yes, they were there at the scene of the crime.
But no one actually saw them cut or burn anything.
Red-handed. Now, I am quite busy. You may
All right.
May,
direct...
if I will, May.
My name's the High Marshal Khan. May is on the other side of the tent.
You sound the same.
No. My voice is like this. And as I established, the High Marshal Khan's voice,
No.
May's voice ended up kind of up here as a higher pitched thing.
Maybe one of them should have a deeper voice.
Oh, love that.
I'm juggling a lot of voices up here. I'm just gonna stick with this. So,
Oh, all right. It just sounds very similar as all May and High Marshal Khan. My apologies.
so you were gonna ask me, May, a question?
Maybe.
Honestly, I guess maybe I'll just ask High Marshal. Why are you so upset about this tree murder?
Well, the Chris Pine is a beloved figure of our community, and to see him cut down in his prime.
Was it just like a good big tree?
It was a tree, by the way. It was a tree.
Yeah.
It was a
Right,
tree.
yeah.
It was not just a good big tree.
Okay, what was his other defining characteristics?
Just quickly, and then we'll get on with this.
It was caring,
How?
gentle.
How?
It was always there if you needed
How?
a shoulder to cry on.
I mean, it's a tree. It's always there.
And to be frank, this
Oh wait,
type
I thought you were Khan.
this type of
Jesus.
inquiry
That's Peter's least favorite joke on the face of the earth.
is unwelcomed. So please step aside whilst I get back to my business. And she gestures, and May escorts the three of you out of the tent. And thank God there's only just you and this one other woman now standing outside.
Good. Okay.
See, it's
All
very
right.
easy to keep track of. It's a higher pitched thing, you know?
Oh, yeah, I get that now.
So May,
That's
we
me.
May we go visit them at the stocks?
Oh, you may not do that. They are
No,
criminals.
you may, not we may.
No, I may. You may not.
Exactly.
No, me Dent.
Well, we
Yeah,
are may not. I guess
You-
typically you would say not may.
I was told you have permission to visit the scene of the crime if you wish.
And then the stocks?
No, I was told that was off limits.
Okay. All right. I'm going to whisper to Dent very loudly. We just got to lose this May person. Then we'll go visit the stocks.
For sure. That's a great plan.
Yeah, May's pissing me off, man.
She escorts you across the camp, and everyone's eating soup, and they're eating black cakes. That's a thing. I read it. They like the
Okay.
sticky cakes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And you come to a section off where you see a rope, kind of ramshackle barrier, falling off entry. What you see is remnants of Chris Pine.
Guys, this is ridiculous. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's a fucking tree.
Yeah, I guess we're looking at the tree. I don't know.
A large fir tree lays flat on the ground.
It's not even a pine. It's a fucking fir. Oh my god.
I didn't even think to ask what kind because I assumed it was a pine.
This is these fucking people, dude.
This is the worst thing we've ever had to do, guys.
It lays flat on the ground, ash around it, and you see fire has ran up most of its body. It's cut clean off, but it's stunk. It's nearby. May lifts the rope up and lets the three of you under, and she stands aside as the three of you get a little bit closer to Chris Pine. What are you looking for?
Guys, what are we looking for? This is so crazy.
I'd like to make a perception check around, I guess the base of the tree to see if there's any like accelerant used.
Sure.
What's this? Investigation? Oh, not great for me. Okay, here we go. That's a 7.
Okay. I mean, it looks like the tree definitely lit on fire, but it didn't start at the base. You can at least tell that.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna say, like it started on the upper part.
Yeah.
Guys,
it look-
I'm gonna go ahead and say that maybe some lightning hit this tree. I think those guys are innocent.
Oh shit! What a fucking called shot.
Can I make a nature check to see if the fire was caused organically, I guess?
I'll allow it.
Sick.
Wow, they'll freaking allow it.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
dude.
All day.
All day.
Dent, you lean forward, and you, with your familiarity with both the path of tennis and these types of trees, you notice that this fire certainly was not caused naturally, and even has the smell of sorcery about it.
Hey, when things smell like sorcery.
Quick recap of the three that are in stocks. Who are any of them mages?
I don't know if we've ever established it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have.
I
would
would
know.
have.
So that means it doesn't matter. That's what he has just told
you
us.
caught me. So I guess we don't need to establish it, and we can continue with the story.
Fair enough. It smells like
India-
sorcery.
India,
say.
what's Luna looking around for?
She's just surveying to make sure that the tall men around her are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
She's kind of overseeing.
She's overseeing, yeah, because, she's not sure what kind of checks she needs to do. So she's just kind of letting the boys.
Well, you could just say stuff you want to do, and Pete will tell you what check to make.
I just don't really know what I want to do, I'm just
Fair enough.
taking it
is
all
tough.
in.
Yeah.
Just, I think, maybe, I don't really know. Are there any other rooms? Are we in a room?
We're outside there's a tree.
So they just left it there outside?
Yeah.
It's a tree.
I
I
believe it is still attached to the earth. It sounds like more like the top was damaged than the bottom.
Is that fact?
It fell down, and its its body is ash and scarred, and then it looks like it was cut at the bottom.
There's no
Well-
way these fools cut this tree down.
How big of a tree is this bad boy?
It looks like it's about 4 feet in diameter.
That's
That's not that big.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot what diameter meant. That's pretty big.
yeah. It sounds. I mean, Private May, you were there. How long were you away before
I
you?
was not there. To
Oh
clarify.
yeah, we should. Can we talk to the privates who
Oh,
were
I thought you
bribed?
were one of the privates that was there. My mistake. Can we talk to the privates
Oh,
then?
yeah.
Yes, you can. Are you done here?
I don't know.
I don't.
wanna-
What else to do? Can we go up and
Is there a surrounding
mean-
area I can check out?
I feel like AJ crushed his nature thing. I don't know what else to look at. Oh, can we go? I want to go look at the cut. I mean,
Yeah.
Todd is very good at cutting, and I think he can figure out if it was cut by a typical weapon or not.
Like a dinosaur, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
what kind of check
There's
would
just
you
a
like
rogue
to do?
Jamal going through the woods.
I would like you to make an investigation check.
My bad one. All right, here we go. That's a second 7.
Can I help? Can I assist?
I'll allow you to assist, Dodge.
It's a 19.
Well, can we just use his roll?
We will use his roll, and after Todd calls your attention to it, Dent,
There we go. Thank you.
the two of you together talk, and it seems like it was cut by a saw.
Luna, come look at this.
Oh, okay.
Play with us.
I'm gonna sorry. As soon as Dent says that, Todd stands up. And he takes off his sunglasses and he goes,
Oh.
"You never saw it coming."
You should have warned me. I almost spit out my tea.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
When was it established that he had sunglasses?
Todd's been wearing sunglasses the whole time.
This whole time, just for this one moment.
Todd, I've never seen your eyes before. They're beautiful.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Just so immersed in this high fantasy tale. Okay. Luna, you walked over to join them, and now you're kind of kneeling down, and you're next to this burnout tree as you guys are kind of by the stump that had been cut off. That had been cut off from.
Wow, that's a crazy stump.
I mean, there's a really good pun there. I'm just trying to. I want to let someone else go for it this time.
Okay.
Well,
so it
I'm
seems
stumped. Was that it?
There we go. We did it. We did it.
Crazy good. So it seems like you were saying something about you wanting to speak to the privates. You can spend
Yes.
more time, but
Take us to your leaders.
Yeah, let's go to the privates. We'd like to have a private conversation.
Shit. God damn it. Just to clarify, out of character, you said a saw. It looked like a saw was used.
Yes.
Okay, I got lost in the pun, and I didn't remember you said saw was or was not used.
Sorry.
You're led across the camp to two young privates. One of them has long red hair, and the other one kind of has glossy brown hair. And they both look up to you and speak in perfect unison and say,
No.
This place is my
no.
worst nightmare, guys. I just need to say it now.
This is some sort of
No.
hell village.
"We speak in perfect unison, just so you know. It's easier to keep track of on the radio."
No. What's a radio?
You're wearing sunglasses, sir.
They fucking got me. You're right.
How can I help you?
And you refer to yourself as a single entity too.
Yeah, that's worse.
They are okay.
TBH.
So who burned down that tree?
Those criminals from High Marshal Brumble's camp.
And they bribed you?
Well, I would
Why
say...
aren't you in jail?
I would say I kind of did them a favor, and they kind of betrayed me, is how I would
What
portray
did they
it.
explicitly ask you? Like, what did they ask of you?
They said they wanted a moment to examine the tree, but...
Oh, follow-up question. Is your whole job watching a tree?
Yes, we watch it almost every day.
And you failed.
Why?
Well, I guess to prevent something like this from happening. Chris
What's
Pine
your
has a
job
lot
now?
of enemies.
Christ.
Do you ever think that if you didn't make such a big deal about it, it would be alive right now?
Wow.
It keeps me up at night.
Oh, no.
Just one of you or both of you?
Wow.
We're distinct people.
Okay.
Well, we gave them a moment to examine this tree after they paid us, but when we came back, the tree was on fire, and we heard them shouting, and we arrested them for murder.
What were they shouting?
Well, they were shouting, "Fire, fire, please help," something like that.
Do you think it's weird that they set a fire and then immediately called attention to it?
I do think it is weird, but I don't know.
You don't know. You seem to not know anything.
Well, I mean, I thought it was weird, but they paid us and then went and set the tree on fire. So, what am I understanding the mind
But
of
to
a
clarify,
crazy
you didn't-
psychopath?
To clarify, you didn't see them set the fire, right?
Well, no, we were taking a break, so to speak.
And how quickly would that fire needed to have started to engulfed it?
Well, that's what's so strange. They were only there for about 5 or so minutes.
What? This is just ridiculous, man.
Should we ask and see if there's anyone, like, new in camp that's been suspicious? That would be this fucking
It sounds like
possible
Todd.
Imperial Claw?
It sounds like Todd's asking.
Yeah.
If Todd's asking, I'm answering.
Well, you couldn't answer this one, but Todd's like, is there anyone new in the camp that's like maybe like I don't know, skilled at magic or like stealth or something? Well,
That's a strange question, but there are newcomers in camp. For example, you and the other people from High Marshal Brumble. So
and is that it?
I mean, in fairness, we came after this, so, you know.
That's true. I'll give you that. You two are welcomed.
And me?
No, just two of you. No, most people around here are pretty much on the straight and narrow, except that and the woman with the red hair kind of gets low for a moment, and she speaks by herself. She goes, but I've never quite liked that musician, Spruce.
Spruce.
If his goddamn name is Spruce Springsteen, I'm gonna fucking go to Japan and punch you in the mouth.
Josh, if they weren't Spruce Springsteen, they are now.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
But they join back together in unison. But listen, other than that, I mean, most people here have been here for since we set up camp in this part of the wood. So,
All right, we gotta go find this. Where's the Spruce fella?
he hangs out by the log tossing gourds.
Fuck yeah, dude.
all right.
All right,
Thanks for your help.
we go there.
May guides you towards the log tossing courts, and it's off to the side, and there's a big hustle. You see people, you see all these irregulars moving about, tossing logs, throwing twigs, moving leaves, and
The minor leagues is twig tossing.
And May calls one particular irregular comes over. He's kind of wearing kind of dirty clothing. He's got a beard. He walks up and says, "Hello, how are you?"
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm a little intimidated, to be honest.
Well, I speak in one voice. It's not a kind of phony two thing that I regret choosing.
So,
Can I help you or something?
word is you're kind of new around here.
Well, I'm not new or anything, so...
Word is you're kind of unliked around here.
Wow, coming right out.
Well, I certainly have my enemies, but that I think means you're living a life well lived.
Preach, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure you lot have made some enemies in your day.
Oh, well, you know what they
You want to
say.
hear a story about it?
AJ does.
Yeah, Josh is hype. Spin this
So you guys
tail
looking
in
to
ya.
toss some logs, or why are you interrupting my afternoon?
I'd actually love to toss some logs and also maybe discuss what happened with you blowing up that tree.
Ooh.
Whoa,
The subtlety is intense.
I know nothing about what happened to Chris. And I don't appreciate you coming in, speaking, running your mouth like that,
What, did you want to toss some logs?
Well, I don't know if I'm in the mood after you come stepping on me like that.
Okay.
I might just have to go break out that guitar and sing.
What kind of genre of music would you say you usually spitting out here?
Kind of like a working man's rock and roll.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
something
dude.
real
Love
blue
it.
collar and down to earth.
I fucking knew it, you asshole.
Working man's rock and roll. This is.
Can
Listen.
you lay something down for us? We'd love to hear it.
I appreciate the offer, but that's you got to pay for that, And if you can come to one of my shows, they're quite popular. A lot of the camp shows up for them.
Oh, when's the next one? I really thought you were like, I thought this was like the big hint. Never mind.
Tuesday. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to log tossing. Seems like this is over.
You didn't really tell us anything, and I'm just saying, nobody really likes you here, and we all think that you did it.
Why is this the approach you're taking, India? Oh my god.
He kind of glares at Luna and says, I don't know what weird negging advice you got, but it's not working. So you gotta take this elsewhere,
I've just been told I'm very persuasive by my character
we
sheet
definitely
is
did.
all.
Oh, you can roll persuasion.
I want to roll persuasion.
I don't know. Feels like you've been coming on pretty hard and fast. With no one likes you and everyone thinks you're a murderer.
All right, but listen.
At
Hey,
the
listen.
end of the day, is tree murder that big of a deal?
We all know Spruce is the sub, so this is exactly how to get to him.
Luna, I'll grant you an intimidation check, but I don't think you could do persuasion, so I'll grant you that.
Fine, I'll take it.
All right.
So that is that plus. Okay, it's 13. That
Okay.
seems pretty intimidating.
Not bad.
Well, I guess my nose gets a little dirty time to time, but I wouldn't think anything like murder,
Okay, thanks. We're gonna leave now. We're gonna make like a tree and leave.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Wow, tree puns are pretty tired. I think most irregulars would know that.
We've been trying to branch out lately, but it's not been working.
This is exactly what I mean.
Oh, man.
You gotta stick to your roots, baby.
All right. You step away.
That's good.
And May is sitting there, kind of looking expectantly at you, and says,
I don't
what
trust
did I
Matt.
tell you? They're murderers.
I mean, we could really clear something up if we got to talk to them.
Yeah, that would probably solve this whole
Yeah,
thing.
well, what can
Due
I tell
process. Maybe DEW process. That's a tree joke.
Oh, okay, I like that. Stats for AJ.
you? Kind of seems more like wordplay that might not translate to an audio medium.
No, wait, if wordplay doesn't translate to audio, where does it translate to?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing?
So, I'm sorry.
Can I just knock May out? Can we just go into the woods and I knock her out and then we go talk to the
Oh
other
my
guys?
god.
I want to go talk to them. I don't know a great way to do it.
I mean, we could wait till nighttime.
Well, they could be dead by then. Oh, that's a good question. Hey, are you guys gonna kill them?
Absolutely.
When?
Well, we wanted to give you and the High Marshal Brumble's camp a chance at least to come up and talk to us a bit, but I suppose after you're done with whatever
Why can't we talk
feudal
to
gesture
them?
you have, we would put an end to these psychopaths' lives.
Well, maybe we'll stick around for the day. Maybe hang out here tonight, and then tomorrow, if we can't find anything, they're all yours. Cut them down.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Great.
So, how are you spending this afternoon in camp then? After
I was gonna go toss some logs.
Yeah, I don't really have any other leads, I don't think, except for talking to them.
Yeah. We've not seen anyone suspicious this whole time, so I don't really know where to go.
Almost as if Imperial Claws are trained to not look suspicious.
Yeah, true. Who's the least suspicious looking person here?
There's a child around.
I'm gonna fucking beat that child up. Just
you hear
find out where this claw
a
is.
familiar voice shout.
No.
Oh, hey, how are you guys doing? I think this is how I sounded.
Is
Timber
this the con?
walks up to you.
Oh, good.
Timber.
He says, you guys hungry at all? We just cooked up some lunch.
What you having?
Certainly.
We're having beans. Please come this way.
Beans.
As we're walking to go get beans.
Beans is what they said Malazans eat.
Oh.
That's legit. Maybe it's the fucking cook. Let's go.
You walk over to a small encampment of regulars, and about 4 soldiers are sitting around, all sharing pots of beans in the middle of the afternoon. So, what have you found? Timber asked you.
Well,
Nothing.
yeah, honestly, not much. There's some interesting facts, but, I don't know.
What'd I tell you? Open and shut. They're murderers.
Yeah, does it look like Tim is enjoying his beans?
Definitely. Everyone around the fire is enjoying their beans.
Everyone's loving the beans. All right.
I don't trust these guys.
He offers each of you a small plate of beans.
I'll take a plate, but I'm asking Todd for some of his spice.
Yeah, I'm spicing the shit out of these, dude.
Spice this shit.
And everyone knows paprika and pepper eliminates all poisons. So we are safe.
Is Luna eating the beans?
She's only eating air today.
Man,
As
this is not
canonically
healthy,
established.
She doesn't want
It's
the
called
beans.
it's called intermittent fasting, Peter. All right.
It's how she
Okay.
keeps her slim, thick physique.
Yeah.
I just think like a healthy, regular diet is important to keep,
It would be cool if it wasn't just beans, though. That's not really.
Yeah. That's not adding to the slim nor the thickness.
Do you guys have egg whites?
If they were chickpeas, we could have had some aquafab, and that
Exactly.
a nice egg white replacement.
One of the
Exactly.
soldiers turns to you and says, "Oh, I bet you're enjoying these beans now, ain't you? I'm sure you don't have them down where you're coming from."
Yeah, where are you guys getting these beans from?
Oh, we get them from Spruce.
I fucking knew it was Spruce.
And from the musician? Where's the musician get beans?
Well, he holds a concert every Tuesday.
And he's just giving beans out?
Well, you can buy them there.
Interesting.
He's a genius.
It's fucking Spruce, dudes.
Honestly, his music doesn't appeal to me. I'm kind of more of a trap guy, but I find I go for the beans. I'm a big bean head.
Go for the music, stay for the beans. That's what I always say.
I'm a big bean head.
Exactly.
Jeez.
So I hear you're friends of the murderers.
Well, friends is a strong word, as is murderers.
Dent leans over to Luna
What?
and says, I think maybe while we're eating our beans here, maybe you should go check out Spruce, see what he's up to. Maybe keep an eye on him. We reconvene tonight or something.
And maybe don't immediately say that no one likes him.
Yeah, maybe just don't talk to him at all and just kind of follow him at a distance.
Guys, you have your tactics, I have mine, but if that's what you'd like, I'll go. Because I am stealthy and also acrobatic.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
True.
Do some. What is that word? Parkour. Bye. I'm out of here. Bye.
Okay, are we splitting up? Is that what we're doing?
Oh hell yeah!
That was just a suggestion.
It was a really good one, and I'd like to go on my own.
Finally, we were spending too much time together as a group.
Agreed. That classic role-playing trope of splitting the party. Finally, we're ready, you know?
Finally. All right, Luna, you split away from this ring of bean eating, and
Damn it. What a sentence.
you split off towards the log tossing courts. And what exactly is the goal here? Could you just maybe describe more what you're going about and maybe your tact?
Yeah, yep. I'm just gonna go survey the scene, see what he's up to, see what he's doing. He just, he's into some shady shit, I think. Just want to go see what it is, what he's doing on his own when no one's watching.
All right. So you watch for an hour or so, and you see Spruce standing there and seeing how far he can toss the log, which is the rules that we know. After a while, though, he does leave the court and head into the rest of the encampment. Do you follow?
Oh, yeah.
Can you make a stealth check for me, then?
Absolutely. Do I get any extras?
You would add your stealth bonus from your character.
Oh, well, it's pretty good stealth bonus, but it is not good enough. That brings us to a 5.
A 5, a big 5er.
Ouch.
You're following Spruce to the camp,
Shit.
and you're weaving through, but eventually you notice he turns around and kind of meets your eyes.
Fuck.
And he shouts out and says, "Hey, you! Are you following me?"
Yes, I've come to apologize. I have come
All
to
right.
apologize.
Well, it sounds like that's well overdue. I'm ready. Lay it on me. Spruce loves an apology.
In fact, I would like to apologize for telling you that you are a murderer and that nobody likes you. That was very unkind. And I'd like to be your friend.
Interesting. Now,
Leaning in hard.
tell me, are you being honest or are you not being honest?
I'm always honest. It's one of my character sheet things. Honesty, that is.
Well, thank you very much. I believe I didn't catch your name.
It's Luna.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, fair Luna.
Oh.
And he gives a little bow. So, what brings such a beautiful lady my way?
Well, where you headed, pal?
Oh, I was just headed to catch some lunch, you know?
His voice changed a lot. Are you not from here?
No, I think it's
There
kind
it
of
is.
I think it's kind of been around here the whole time, and I'm very focused. Thanks for keeping me honest. So, I was headed off to lunch, is what I was doing.
Cool. Cool.
Did you eat? We could eat together, you know? I could maybe feed you some beans.
I'm actually intermittent fasting today, so that probably wouldn't work. But
Is that healthy, you know? I think it's important to eat steadily throughout the day, you know?
Spruce, I'm no dietitian. I believe you are not either, so.
Actually, I am. That's a robust part of my character.
You just do it all, don't you?
Yes. So that's a no on the beans.
No, let's actually, yeah, let's go get some beans. Maybe
All
I'll
right.
feed you the beans.
You cross the camp to go share some beans with Spruce. Meanwhile, what is Bent and Todd getting up to?
I
don't
mean,
even
obviously
know
just
what.
eating plate after plate of beans, full of spice. But
Is
I
May
think
with us
after-
right now?
Huh?
Is May with us right now?
May's with you, but I guess she's probably standing aside, and you're kind of more with Tim and the rest of the kind of footmen, so to speak.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Dent and say, should we try and distract May and then go visit the goons?
That was my thought exactly.
All right. How shall we distract her?
Tim turns to you, and he's holding a spider in his hand. And says, spiders have 8 legs.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Tim. Yeah, they do.
I came across a spider once that was poison, so if it bites, it hurts pretty bad, and that one looks like it could hurt pretty bad if it bites you. So maybe you want to freak out and maybe draw attention to yourself.
You're like, well, that's a strange suggestion. I'm friends with the spider. He's my buddy. He tries to hand it to you. He says,
Is anyone looking at us?
I-
Intently?
not intently. Maybe in the peripheral, perhaps.
Okay. Todd is going to say, I think Todd's going to punch him in the face and try and knock him out in one punch.
What?
All right, make an attack roll.
Yeah, that seems like the right choice. All right,
Sir.
here we go. I don't know what my punch bonus is. I'm gonna take a guess. Ooh, 17 to punch.
Yeah, that's a good punch. You're
right.
definitely going to catch him in the jaw.
Let's see, max damage. Come on. Ooh, only 6 damage.
All right.
I wanted to knock him out. I mean, he's surprised, you know.
Todd is shocked. Second take.
Oh, it's like I'm shocked. Oh no.
Tim is shocked as Todd's fist rips forward and catches him in the jaw. He throws the spider to the side, his plate of beans falling to the ground.
And Todd yells, "Someone help! Tim's spider bit him. He looks. He's."
Yes, I know about spiders, and this was certainly a poisonous one.
It's so venomous, not poisonous, venomous.
It just punched him right in the face.
Yeah. Thank you for actuallying me.
Okay.
Look, he's.
Can you make a deception check?
Yes, badly.
I would like to assist. I'm
With
playing
advantage? Hell yeah,
Yes,
here we go.
it feels like a pretty big lift, my man.
13? It's pretty good for
And
Todd.
I'm assisting with a 12.
That gives me a 15.
All right.
The spiders, they're very, very poisonous, bad spiders.
And he's gone unconscious.
Sorry, venomous, damn it.
It's venomous, Tim begins to say, and
I said that. I already said this.
but it's not like that at all. But then you see May rush over, and you see these other soldiers rush over, and they start tending to him, even though, despite his protestations, that
And we start.
the spider is not venomous.
All right.
Yeah, we just kind of back away.
Todd back away, and then just fucking
Fade
book
into
it
the
for
crowd.
the stocks.
All right, you back away, and you slip into the rest of the camp. However, you're definitely searching about because you don't know where these soldiers are.
I mean, you would think a stock would be pretty obvious, right?
As you're searching through the camp for these stockades, Luna has been brought to a fire with Spruce. He sits you down.
Oh my god.
And you see his guitar a few feet away.
Oh no.
Oh.
And he puts a small pot of beans on the fire. And he says, "I bet you love beans."
You know,
Oh no.
this seems like the worst thing that has ever happened to me, I say internally. But externally, I say, I do love beans. Where do you get beans?
Well, do you want?
Question.
Can you keep a secret?
You know me.
I would say he explicitly doesn't.
In fact, I just learned your name a few moments ago. But well, I have a friend who brings him in.
His friends.
A friend, you say?
Yeah, he's a bit of a weird beard, but he likes my music a lot. He's a big fan. I got a lot of them here in camp.
He's a spruce head.
Yeah.
Well, where is he? Where do you give him anything for the beans? Like, what's the arrangement here?
Well, he likes to sell them at my shows, you know. He makes a good profit, and he cuts me a great deal.
Awesome. Where's he from?
He's an irregular like us. His name's Joey.
Joey. Joey, huh?
Joey. Fuck
Joey
Joey.
Fatone.
Joey back it down. Where you at?
Does he like magic and sorcery?
No, I don't think that's his bag. He kind of walks over and he lifts the pot off the fire, and he says, "I think the beans are warm enough here." He kind of pours a little plate for you, and then he pours a little plate for himself, and he hands you the beans. Do you eat the beans?
This feels so important.
Is it 6 p.m. yet?
No, it is not 6 p.m.
She's got it. Look, she's got these windows where she's got to get all her macros in. All right, it's so vitally important.
I'm gonna say yes.
You eat the beans. He doesn't eat and watches you intensely.
Oh no! Oh no!
I can play you a song if you'd like.
Please.
It's called Born to Run.
He walks over and he plays you.
Put in the Mott wood.
He plays you a beautiful song that brings you back to a simpler time in a simpler town where city folks don't have their quite complicated life. And you know, tramps like us,
God damn
baby,
it.
they were just born. And so you're enjoying these beans, and he finishes the song. And he says, you really should come to a show. You can buy some beans and check out these hips.
Hips?
Okay.
He does a shimmy.
This is so much. This is just a lot. Well, I need to know why I'm here. Why am I, guys, can I leave? Peter, can I leave?
Yeah, of course.
Hate this
Do
guy.
you leave? You can leave whenever you want, and
I just don't know how to get out of it without hurting this guy's feelings. He's pretty nice.
India, you had no issues fucking crushing him earlier,
He didn't eat the beans though, and I'm wondering why.
he sits down and he eats the beans.
All right, I'm gonna say, listen, it's been real. Love to get to know you, but gotta get out of here.
Well, I hope to see you on my shows. They're on Tuesdays, by the way. All right, Luna leaves, and her little bean date is over. Meanwhile, Todd and Dent are scouring the camp. Can you make an investigation check for me? Both of you?
Ooh,
Certainly.
Yes.
That's going to be a 20.
wow.
Damn, I'm not going to be... I literally can't beat that.
18 plus 2, baby.
16.
All right. On the far side of the camp, you find the stockades. However, you do notice they're being attended by 2 irregulars. In the middle of this dirt patch are three wooden stockades with your former squad mates on it. Milford, Shanny, and Corm.
How big are these 2 irregulars guarding them?
They're average size. Yeah.
All
They're not slim thick, if that's your question.
Okay.
How in the wood, like how far from the regular camp is this? Like, are we like kind of in a self-contained area?
No,
Like,
you're definitely right next to the camp. You're not in some remote.
okay.
I think Todd is going to suggest that they just try to intimidate their way past these guys.
Where am I in relation?
You're probably across the camp somewhere. I don't know if you know where these 2 are.
Okay, fuck me, huh?
Well, this is probably going on simultaneously, I imagine.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
Intimidate them what? Like,
And just say, like, you know, we've been told to interrogate them, you know, and we'll just try and bluff our way past.
okay, that's different than intimidation.
Well, I'm going to use intimidation as my skill. All right. Todd walks up.
Sure.
Remember, apron covered in mysterious red substance, which will be revealed when necessary. And he is going to walk up, and he's a very big boy, and he's like...
Dent as well.
Dent, yeah, and he goes, High Marshal Khan has asked us to interrogate these 3 murderers.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, have at it. Let me know if you need anything. And they step aside.
Great. God damn it.
As we walk toward the stockades, Dent's like, I wonder how they managed to bribe the privates away from Chris Pine the other day.
Bunch of fucking idiots. All right.
You walk up, and your 3 former squad mates definitely look bedraggled as if they've spent some time in the stockade. Shanny is asleep while she stands, while Corm definitely pays her attention to you as well. Milford then says, "Oh, hey, is that you, Todd?
Shh.
Okay, is that you, Todd?
Shut up, murderer." Wait. Oh, I winked. Sorry, audience, I winked.
Oh, I can see you're winking.
Oh my god.
Todd's like, what happened?
Well, we didn't murder Chris. They keep saying we did.
Well, you can't murder a tree. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
to be honest, maybe we did murder the tree. But,
What?
well, it depends on what you mean by the word murder. They keep saying we murdered the tree, which seems a bit melodramatic.
Agreed.
Okay, what the fuck happened?
what happened?
I'm now so curious.
Well, we cut down the tree.
In 5 minutes?
What? Why?
Yeah, well, we just started cutting and it just toppled. Because we found another tree that had died, just to the west of the camp. We had been sent there by the quartermaster. And after seeing some real abnormalities with it, we wanted to examine Chris Pine. And just as we started to, fire emerged from the darkness and set the tree ablaze. And then those 2 privates came back. All of a sudden, we were all arrested.
So you did cut it down.
Yes,
But okay, what did you find? Like, what was mysterious about the tree?
well, The tree just outside of camp, it looked as if it had fallen, as if something had eaten it alive.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Like termites?
Do you mean like a bug?
Things that live in wood?
Oh, it better not be a fucking bug. And
Its whole insides were torn apart, and it had fallen in quite an unnatural way.
Oh, God, I'm so curious.
So you decided to come cut down the biggest tree, the most important tree,
True.
as an experiment?
True.
Corm says, I had a hunch.
Fuck yeah, I love Corm.
And Milford speaks again. And you know about Corm's hunches. Whenever we have one, we have to follow it. You know, she's kind of a compass in that way. She always points north.
I mean, there was that one time. Yeah, we all know that.
We all know that from our long history together.
And it does not need to be expanded upon.
Because
of course,
because the five of us know. Speaking of which, where's Luna? Is she all right?
Anyway.
Okay.
I don't know.
So where could you? All right. Well, we're gonna try and get you out of here. We have until tomorrow.
Well, we're not gonna break them out, are we?
Oh well, I mean, I guess.
I thought we were gonna try and prove they were innocent.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Well, we should go back to the tree and look at it.
Well, I was gonna say we should go to the first tree.
Yeah.
The quartermaster knows where it is. You can speak to him.
Okay. Sit.
What quartermaster?
The quartermaster of the of this camp, of High Marshal Khan's camp.
All right, fair enough.
Can you guys
We should go get Luna first.
Thank
probably.
you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Todd.
Well, stay comfy.
Yeah, stay frosty.
All right, so you step away from your former squad mates.
Hello everyone, producer AJ, tearing you away from this rich tapestry we're weaving to say thank you so much for listening to this very special D&D episode. This is something we've been talking about doing for a while, and we're so glad that we finally got to do it and got to release it out to the world. If you like it, let us know in our email, 10verybigbooks@gmail.com, or DM us on Twitter @10verybigbooks, or you can let us know over on our community Discord, which you can find a link for in the show notes. You can also go to bit.ly/VBB Discord, that's capital V, capital B, capital B, capital D, Discord. Let us know if you want more of these. Let me know what you liked or didn't like about the editing. This is something totally new for me, so I welcome any and all feedback. And as always, thank you so very much to Dan Gesrick for making our spectacular logo. You can follow him on Twitter @Dan Gesrick for the hottest Hisu takes. And of course, the wonderful intro in today's episode is Floating Man by the one and only Amaranthin from their album The New Romantic, which you can find along with Simulant Rain and their other music on bandcamp.com. Also, a very, very special thank you to my good friend Bokeh for letting us use tracks from his album Halcyon, which you can find on Bandcamp as well. Links to all of their pages will be in the show notes, and 10 Very Big Books will be back next week on June 26th with our conversation with Steve Erickson about Memories of Ice and how he's been faring in the times of quarantine. In the meantime, let's get back to the show, and thank you so much for listening.
After meandering through camp for a little bit in an attempt to meet up, the three of you do finally in the shade of the Mott Wood, and the camp's around you, but you do seem to have lost May and these other soldiers.
All right. We tell her our stuff.
Yes.
So you exchange your information, and then what's
Just to recap the Bean information, it's just he has a guy. Did he say where the guy was?
He said he's a Mott. He didn't say where he was.
He just said he was a Mott.
And his name was Joey.
Joey, right.
Well,
I wrote that down.
First, I feel like we should go to we gotta find the quartermaster and go to this other tree, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. You know what would be really useful is if it was an insect thing, is if I hadn't punched Tim out, because Tim could have come and told us what bug it was.
Maybe.
Well, oh well.
Guess we'll never know.
Well, let's go find that quartermaster.
all right? Are you just asking people around camp, or what's the tact here?
I would just go to the first person and be like, hey, we're new. Where's the quartermaster?
All right, fair. I think that's easy. They point you that way.
Agreed.
And you come to the far side of the camp where you come, and you see several crates and a large tent, and you see a small wide man walking about, kind of checking on different things. He's wearing a green cap, and he turns to you and says, "Ugh, Christ, what now?"
Wow.
Are you the quartermaster, I presume?
"Yes, Plansky. How can I help you?"
Plansky?
We're looking for the tree that a few other irregulars had been sent to look at recently.
"You mean those murderers is who you're talking about?"
Yeah, those fucking murderers, and he spits.
"Yeah, me too, and he also spits." "Yeah, well, I'd sent them just west of the encampment. One of my personal favorite trees have been found dead for no reason. She's been healthy for months, but just keeled over like that. I can show you over to her, but you're gonna have to give me a moment. I gotta organize some stuff." And after a moment of shifting about, which I regret saying,
I was like, I wonder what the relevance is of this.
Yeah, I was like, is he gonna fucking rat us out or something?
Yeah.
Nope.
he leads you west to camp, and he brings you to a large fallen pine tree.
God, of course this one's a fucking pine.
This is Douglas fir.
He says,
This is oh fuck,
this
what's
is
that?
this is my favorite tree.
Professor Oak.
I was shocked when I found her dead like this, but if you know any more than what they do, I suppose it could be a help. Her name's Tree Latifah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you all later.
Oh my god. Lovely name for a tree.
I think so too.
All right.
Let's look
I
at it.
imagine, yeah, let's just look for similarities between the saw mark. Well, I guess maybe not the saw marks because we know
want to
that's
look.
not.
We want to look like inside of the tree and stump, right?
Yeah. Should I roll another nature check?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Can I roll with advantage?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I rolled a 4, so.
All right.
I will now roll.
You
Do I
look,
need to roll? Can I just look?
yeah, you can just look. Great.
Okay.
Okay.
You look inside and see that the tree has been hollowed out on the inside. And there is no core in the middle, but rather kind of the wood is chipped away all the way through the trunk. It has fallen deep down in the forest. And you see it extends up, and you see the branches are mostly all snapped and fallen all over the ground. And that there's few needles. Most have been washed away.
Okay.
Does it look natural, or does it look like a person did it? Could a person even fit in there?
Can you make an investigation check, I suppose?
Badly. 2. It's a natural 3.
The tree definitely fell.
Does Dent sense any sorcery similar to the previous tree?
No, it doesn't seem like there's any sorcery around.
I feel like whoever attacked the tree was trying to prevent them from, like, I feel like they're causing or like are inciting whatever's happening to these trees, but they're trying to hide it. You know, they didn't want anyone to find out. We got to go back to Chris Pine.
What?
Or make a better check. I think Chris Pine will tell us what we got to know. Or not.
You don't think this tree has any relevance to the other one?
I think it does. I think we've seen this, and now we want to look at evidence to see if the other one shows similar signs.
Yeah, can I just look around the area before we leave this area?
Yeah, you can look around. What's Lady Luna doing?
Luna's confused. She's just looking at the pine needles on the floor. Doesn't know what's going on.
Most
pine needle thing
of
is
the
messing
pine
me up.
needles have, I think at this point, been kind of blown away from this fell tree.
AJ, are you doing the check?
Yeah, Bent, what are you
I mean,
looking for?
Dent-
I just wanted to look around the area, right? Because it's still. Sorry, did this one have or was this one separated from its stump as well?
Yes, it's fallen from
Or
its stump, but it wasn't cut from it.
Right. Okay.
Are there any bugs?
Like, I feel like it's bugs, but I feel like this is too old to see signs. Maybe the Chris Pines new enough will see signs of the bugs.
I see.
Luna, can you make an investigation check?
And get better than a 2 like I had.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a 1. What the fuck?
We are so dumb.
Luna, bugs definitely live in the woods.
Oh, I hate my life.
God damn it. All right.
Yeah, it would help if we had like Tim with us or something.
I shouldn't have
Wait.
punched him. You know, you make choices and then you look back on him.
Is Tim awake? Can I go talk to Tim?
Yeah, you didn't punch him.
I didn't punch
Fine.
Tim. Just,
You could. The sun's definitely lower in the sky, and
Let's go to Chris Pine real quick, knowing what we know.
All right.
All right. The quartermaster leads you back towards camp, and you leave him be to his important chores that he's been doing.
obviously.
And
Forgot he was with us.
I did too, honestly.
you return to Chris Pine, and you slip back into the crime scene. However, as you do, May walks up just as you pass under the rope and get closer to the corpse.
She's pissed.
Hey, what happened back there?
What do you mean?
Well, the spider bit Tim, or at least that's what you said, and then all of a sudden you were gone.
I'm really scared of spiders.
Yeah, I don't like spiders, yeah.
Well, what about Luna? I lost track of her all afternoon.
I went on a date. Mind your own business, May.
Oh,
She's playing the field.
do you want to spill that tea, or?
Spill the beans, Pete, come on.
God, it was right there, Pete.
No, I mean, no.
Well, listen, I'm just glad I caught up with you. Did you guys get in, learn anything interesting?
Well, we're about to find out. And I want to, let's go look at the base of this tree.
All right. You look at the base of this tree, and what are you looking for? Could you be more specific?
Evidence of it being hollowed out? I mean, that's what we were being led to, notice.
Yeah, so definitely the trunk of this, of Chris Pine
Chris Pine.
is abnormally hollow, and there's definitely a essential shaft that runs up that seems to have been created unnaturally.
I can't.
Can we get May to
this.
look at this?
Who?
Can we get May to look at this?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, May.
May ducks under
ass.
the rope, walks over and looks at you and says, "Well, okay, so this is a little strange. I guess the murderers have some more tricks up their sleeves than we thought."
Well, here's a question, May. Do you think a tree could survive if it was hollowed out like this?
Well, typically not. Probably means something's rotten at the core, like these murderers' hearts.
Now,
Interesting.
Do you see what I did there?
Here's the thing, though. We saw another tree that had already fallen under similar circumstances before our companions arrived.
You're talking about Tree Latifah. You
Yes.
sound just like your companions. They said the same thing to me, and to be frank, I don't believe their conspiracies either.
But I mean, doesn't it seem like this is it would have died? You know, it was going to. Chris Pine would have died from the inside out. it
Chris
seems like.
Pine is a strong tree whose legacy will live forever.
God damn it!
Our children's children will be talking about Chris and his mighty reign over these woods.
Listen, May, if you will, we're going to need a moment in private.
Okay, well, I suppose, but don't wander off again or anything.
All right,
And
May.
May ducks under the rope and gives you guys some space.
Is it just me,
Guys.
or are these Mott particularly too trusting?
Yeah, you know, I'm just going to say we got to break our friends out and get out of here.
Let's fuck this conspiracy. Let's just go. I don't
But the
and
claw.
there's no bugs or anything, Peter. Like, it just looks unnaturally hollowed out, whatever that means. There's no evidence of a knife or something, or an axe being used, or a chisel.
On the
inside.
in this hollowed center.
Yeah, because there's I'm wondering if if a claw is hiding in this tree, but also how the fuck does it get in?
No,
Well,
You
it
know?
doesn't look like it was cut by anything, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
I think you would at least know that.
Would it does it look like it's been eaten away?
Yeah.
I think why Tim?
Because he's the bug boy.
Do you feel bad about what you
Oh,
did
he's
to
got the
Tim?
spider. That's true. Yeah,
He's Bugman extraordinaire.
yeah. But here's the order of operations. Should we talk to Tim first, or should we try and find Joey, the bean freak?
Hey May, who's Joey, aka Bean Boy?
Well, I don't know anything about a bean boy, but Joey, he helps patrol the river up to the north.
All right, we have that lead, I guess.
Sure.
But just so you know, most of his friends call him the Shrub.
I can't take it.
The shrub? Is this another pun?
Joey, shrub, Joey.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it's anything.
Joseph's shrub.
I think it is something and worth putting in the game. Thank you, Josh.
Joey the Shrub.
So, well,
It doesn't matter. There's nothing.
So, would Joey be up there now?
Oh, probably, unless he's abandoned his post or anything.
That never
A
happens.
pretty common occurrence in here.
I guess a weird sentence for me to say, but I'm continuing to speak out loud.
All right. Do we want to go visit Mr. the Shrub?
Yeah, I guess so.
What else are we doing?
Do
All
it.
right, and you're walking with May.
Frickin' May.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, perfect. You travel with May, and I would say it's getting later in the day, maybe around 4, 5 p.m. And you get up
Almost
north of
golden
camp.
hour.
It's almost golden hour. Your edges are looking great. And you're getting up there, and she leads you up and finds a patrol where you meet a small, short man with a kind of hooked nose who looks at you and says, "Hey, can I help you?"
Are you the shrub?
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what my friends call me, at least. And looks like you guys are going to be some friends of mine. Am I
Yeah,
right? Judging
hell
by
yeah.
those stomachs, am I right, boys? And he
Hell
kind of
yeah,
taps
dude.
the two of you on the tummy.
Den
Okay.
is not having that. He hates that.
Oh, man.
He smiles through his displeasure and says, "Yeah, we're looking to fill these tums with some beans. We hear you got the hookup."
Oh, you heard right. Am I right, my beanie boy?
Oh, man, I really hope we're not very off base with this bean line of logic.
I didn't know I had some bean freaks in the mix, but I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people never seen you before, but I deal with a lot of new faces. People eager to get in on the bean game.
Yeah, dude. Where's your bean where's this bean supply coming from?
Just the beans.
I mean, legumes aren't really native to the Mottwood.
Well, they're not native, but do you know what's also not native?
No.
Me too. So, so how about that log tossing, eh?
Yeah.
That seems a little sketch of an answer, bud.
Look, we're looking to, we're from a camp, farther south, and we're trying to figure out if we can get in contact with your hookup, maybe, and we can get some beans down there to our friends.
Well,
Yes, AJ,
the thing
yes,
is, I
AJ.
move most of my beans at the spruce shows. He's kind of the boss in a way.
God damn it!
And if you want to start moving product, I guess that would be the place to do it. But I don't know if I could really get it that far south. And he kind of lowers his voice because May is still nearby.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, if you're some nimble folk, you could get some beans.
Luna, that's your cue. You're the nimble
Yeah,
one.
so he looks over at Luna.
Listen. I don't know what beans has to do with this fucking tree. And I need to know if you have been around any trees lately.
I'm around trees every day, baby. They're my heart and joy.
We in the Mottwood, baby.
I know, but there are two trees in particular that I'm just really curious about. Anything, and what is your purpose, Joey? Shrubs.
That's a pretty philosophical question, stranger.
I'm Luna, by the way.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm just trying to sell some beans and make a living.
How's that going for you? How many beans would you say you sell?
Oh, I move a tremendous amount of beans. They call, I work, as the saying goes.
That is the saying. How did you get into business with Spruce Springsteen?
Well, I guess I was really looking for a place to start selling the beans after I came into them.
Yep.
And I knew so many people were coming to those spruce shows. Well,
Right.
but some people. But once I started coming, I think more and more people were looking for some I don't know, something more lively to spice up these tasteless meals.
Understandably so. it appears that you've made quite the killing here. Almost like divine intervention.
I am godlike. Thank you. Is that was that what?
Almost like magic.
Yeah, I've often said beans are magical.
Okay. Guys.
I don't know that we have enough to fucking get this dude.
Where are the beans from, sir?
Wait.
No, I like this approach.
Where are the beans? That's for me to worry about. And
Todd punches him.
I knew it.
Yeah, let's hold him down. I'll hold him down.
Todd punches. He rolls a 15.
I want to jam my dagger under his fingernail.
Oh my god.
But let's wait and see how a punch does. Todd punches him good.
Okay. Todd punches Joey in the face, and Joey the Shrub falls backwards.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's staggered. And he says, "Whoa! What's this all about? I'm just I'm a humble beans salesman.
Where are the beans?"
He's kind of clutching his jaw. Hey, well, listen, everybody. Put those dangerous weapons away.
He blows on them like they're guns. Puts him behind the apron.
License to kill, baby.
Listen, I just I pick them up every few weeks or so up by the river. I get a message when it comes time.
From who? Who?
I hear it coming from this, and he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a small metal flower. It almost looks trumpet-like.
Huh.
What is it, guys?
He says it kind of hums in a way and lets me know that my delivery is ready.
And when are you expecting this next delivery?
Well, the thing is this. I received word just last week. I went out and I picked up some beans.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty as it stands right now. But despite that, just 2 days ago, after this whole fuss happened in camp, it's been humming nonstop.
And you haven't gone to check.
I am so confused.
Well, no, I'm a little worried, you know?
I have a question.
It doesn't seem like the time to be going on any clandestine ventures.
What do you pay for these beans with? You just get free beans to sell and make money?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
And that's not suspicious at all?
Well, there are these things, he tells me they're called Nook Miles.
Yeah. It's part of there's a large payment program with the raccoon I met in the woods.
Where did you get this little thing from? That thing that you just said. Yeah.
A friend of mine gave it to me.
Who?
Oh. Which friend?
Tim.
Fuck, I knew it! I rolled a fucking 20 on Tim from the
He's the
get.
Imperial Claw, my
I
man.
cannot
Let's go.
believe you punched him.
He's
I cannot
a
believe
good
you
liar.
did that.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, take care.
Bye.
Take care of that face. We'll
We're by. I'm not sorry.
see ya. Well, should we take the flower?
Well, yeah, we will see you.
Yeah.
And give us that flower now.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, wait. How am I supposed to get my beans?
The beans are done.
It's been ringing for 2 days and you haven't gone, so I don't think you really need it.
Well, what am I going to do? Go wander up north to the river? Seems like a dumb prospect, if you ask me.
We
So
will
it sounds like you
return
don't
it.
need the flower.
Also, how dumb is it that you just beans, dude? There's other food.
Yeah.
But have you tasted these beans? They're so good.
All right,
I'm done.
snatching. Den
I'm
is
done.
snatching that flower
I'm done.
and leaving.
We go. We're finding Tim. I'm punching him again.
Yeah, do it. Punch him out.
I'm gonna punch Tim. I'm not gonna punch Joey.
Oh.
Joey's just an idiot.
You already
Yeah.
punched John.
He's
so
the
you're gonna
patsy.
punch him again.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, guys.
All right.
Below this popsicle stand.
You step away, and May is waiting a dozen yards back, and she says, it's about dinner time. Are you guys feeling hungry?
No.
Hungry for justice.
Hungry. Where's
You
Tim?
guys eat a lot here is all I'm saying, and I don't think it's very
Non-stop
healthy.
eating, yeah.
It's true.
She looks at her watch. Well, it's 6 p.m. I just figured it's about eating time.
Oh shit! India's just Lady Luna's suddenly ravenous.
She ate her beans.
That's true.
She ate the beans.
Alright, let's do this. First we go find Tim.
Yeah, we're going to dinner.
All right. May leads you back towards the camp proper, away from this northern guard site. Come back and you find many irregulars at dinner. Some of them eating beans, but many of them eating normal rations amongst the soldiers. And leads you towards where Tim is eating. However, as Todd gets closer, Tim looks up with a bit of a surprise and says, "Oh no, not you again." It's all right. It's just a spite. It's nothing like that. I don't know what we're doing. And May tries to ease his fears, but he definitely kind of scoots away from you as the three of you sit down to share dinner with these Mott Irregulars.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Todd wanted to apologize.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, is that true, Todd?
Yes, Todd is sorry.
That was very sincere,
Okay.
Todd.
I gotta be honest, Todd. It didn't seem like your heart was in it.
Oh, God.
I'll try again, Tim. Todd is very sorry for punching you in order to make a scene in which to escape from a situation in which he felt uncomfortable.
That was
Okay.
really, really good, Todd.
Extremely specific and very like how most apologies are.
Yes.
I feel like there's a lot to unpack with that one. But,
Well, perhaps you would like to unpack in a more private setting where we are not so surrounded by others, and it's weird here.
Intimate.
Intimate's a good word.
To be honest, Todd, I don't think I want to spend any intimate time with you.
That's fair.
I think at sorry. So while the end of that exchange is happening, I think Dent is going over to Tim and is gonna kind of just like take his dagger and like press it against his back, and it's like, "Oh, come on, Tim. Todd's just trying to be a good pal. Maybe let's just go somewhere and we can hash this all out, and it'll all be good."
You hear him sigh.
And and Todd wants to pull the trumpet out at this moment. Like, it would be very good to discuss things in private.
All right.
Nice.
Then could you make a intimidation check? But I'll let you do it with advantage. I really like that choice, Josh.
Good. The first one was a 7. This one's a 19.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Well, perhaps you see him pause and stutter for a moment. And then he reaches towards his waist and places his hand on the pommel of his short sword and says, "I'd really feel more comfortable talking here."
Ooh, this is juicy. How many people are around us, Peter?
I would say there's 4 other soldiers next to the fire, May included.
How are we gonna play this, boys?
I think Todd's gonna put his hand on his axe and he's gonna go, "We don't need to make this messy, Tim."
May stands up and says, "Is there a problem, you 3?" She places her hand on the pommel of her sword.
So you guys we should have drugged him, and I said that. I am putting my hand on my sword.
I'm gonna call it shot. I'm gonna call a shot. Todd's gonna say, "We have reason to believe that Tim is a Malazan Claw, an Imperial
fuck.
Claw."
What are you talking about? Tim says.
What are you doing to the trees, Tim? With your fucking bugs.
Not murdering them, unlike you, Southern Irregulars. And he stands up.
I mean, the way that I imagine...
Are you trying to physically stop him?
Well, the way I imagined Dent was standing was like hand on shoulder, dagger on back.
All right. Let's make a strength. I would like you to make a strength check for me then.
I'll do that gladly.
He's confident.
It's going to be 15.
He goes to stand up and you feel him move, but you push him back down. He's sitting by the fire on this.
Let's not do anything too hasty there.
Let's not do anything too hasty indeed. Todd, you're going to have to be more clear with what you mean when you say Malazan Claw.
I'm saying that Tim is here on a mission to infiltrate this camp of Mott Irregulars, and he is doing something to the trees. There is evidence of foul play with both Chris Pine and the tree Latifah.
What evidence is that?
Oh, God.
They've been hollowed out from the inside, almost as if they've been eaten away. Isn't that right, bug boy?
I don't know anything about that. They were burnt down.
On the outside, yes. But if you look on the inside, you'll see that they were hollowed out by some means.
That we believe is bugs.
That we believe is bugs, yes.
We don't have
love
strong
bugs.
evidence.
You love
But a gut
bugs,
feeling.
Tim.
Listen to them. They're holding me down on what? A hunch?
Also,
where's
unhand me, sir?
where's
he's trying
your
to wiggle out from under you?
and where is it that you got this little doohickey that somehow gets shipments of Malazan beans to Joey?
Yeah, we know that was you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where'd you get it from? Huh, Tim?
Well, I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Joey would say different.
Luna, you want to check his pockets, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good
checking
idea.
those pockets. What do I have to?
Ooh.
What do I
He
have to
definitely
do?
moves away from you, but
I
Ben
pinched
made
him.
a strength check and succeeded, so I'm gonna let you reach into his pockets.
Okay, I'm reaching in.
You reach in and you find a few things. You find a few coins. You find some lint.
Any
Ew.
Malazan coins?
The coins you haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do find a small brass trumpet-like flower.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is in the pudding,
Exactly.
Tim.
I think you should have said it in the beans.
The proof is in the beans, Tim. The proof is
There
in the
he goes.
trumpet, Tim.
None of these are phrases. And additionally, I help with the beans in the camp. Is that a crime? Last
Where do
time I
they-
was checked, we all enjoyed the beans.
Where are you getting them from?
Yeah, where are the beans from, Tim?
You said you
I
had
have
no idea.
my connections. Is that a crime, or is the crime killing an
Well,
innocent tree?
it depends on who the connections are with, because it could literally be a crime.
Well, what's a crime? Isn't that?
You know,
Mace-
I'm real impatient here.
May stands up. She's already standing now that I say it. And so, May points at Tim. Sergeant, drop your sword to the ground. You're under arrest. Dent, I would like you to make a strength check again for me.
Certainly.
Take him down.
It's going to be a 12.
Dent, you gasp for air as Tim elbows you.
Oof.
Oh.
And you
Yes, like that.
take a deep breath. And then there's a flash of light as a warren opens up in front of you.
Oh shit.
Bit.
I need the three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm dexterous as fuck.
I'm okay.
17.
15.
13.
Okay. All three of you do manage to jump aside as a burst of fire shoots out.
What the fuck?
Eek.
As a warren erupts, and you do take 6 points of fire damage, but you do manage to jump away from the worst of it.
What the fuck, Tim?
You look, and the other soldiers have jumped aside as Tim stands in the center and draws his sword, kind of looking at a panic with the rest of you. And we're gonna need to roll initiative, I say.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
17.
17.
6 for Todd.
6 for Todd. All right. Luna, the other soldiers in May seem to have been tossed aside, kind of caught into the flames in a way, and the three of you now look at Tim standing next to this fire. What do you do?
How close am I to Tim?
Pretty close, I'd say. I mean, you jumped aside a little bit, but I'd say maybe 12, 14 feet.
12 to 14 feet. That's close. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with that good attack.
Okay. With what type of weapon?
I don't even have any good frickin' weapons. I only have the same 3. So I'm gonna, I guess, use my sword, my short one.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 17.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Nice.
So you draw your short sword and rush forward to slash at Tim, dealing.
Oh yeah, I got 6, and then my strength modifier is
Hell yeah.
strength.
Or you can do dexterity too. Short sword's a finesse weapon.
Nice. What's your dex modifier, India?
3.
Okay.
So that's 9
Terrific.
damage.
All right. You
Sick.
stabbed him for 9 damage. Dent, it is your action.
I'm gonna draw my short sword and also open tennis, I guess, to now I know it should be like earthy, I guess, but I was gonna, can I throw a plate of beans?
Yes.
With catapult?
Yes. Bean this boy.
I will allow it. Gavel, gavel. It is allowed.
Sick. All right, cool. So I open tennis and just a plate of beans fires in a straight line directly at Tim, and he is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I'm sorry to say, I rolled a 21.
Ouch. Okay, cool.
Rough.
All right, the beans fly past and deal 15 damage to a tree that it hits farther back.
All right, Bean, he jumps aside, dodging the beans. Todd, it is your turn.
Damn, this dude rolled low. Ta'ad takes out his great axe, and he will enter a rage.
Oh, it's game over.
And so he will run forward, and he will activate two things, and he'll roll twice for his first attack, and he gets a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, of course.
And then the second roll, he's gonna get a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll both hit.
Okay,
nice.
That is 18 damage this turn.
Okay.
Just two big great.
All right, you rush forward and cut into him. Tim shouts in pain as you slice into the man. He takes a moment and kind of tactfully disengages from you, and he starts to run away from the three of you further into the Irregulars' camp.
No.
And he makes it about.
I'm going after him.
He makes it about maybe 25 feet or so. Luna, it is your action.
I feel like I don't want this man dead just yet because I need to know what happened. So,
Good call.
but I'm also scared that he might kill me. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to how much more dead does he need to be? Is that something that I can know?
No. You would not really have a gauge of that, I think.
But I mean,
Well, I
she
want to
could
shoot
say
him in
that
the leg with my arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, see?
The safe thing. I just would like him to stagger a little bit.
Please roll an attack.
Okay, I'll do that. A 16, and then do I add?
Well, the 16 hits, so you don't need to sweat it.
Okay, fine.
Oh, you roll damage now.
Yeah, you roll damage.
Oh, shit, but I could accidentally kill him is what you're telling me. Not the plan. Let me make that little 6.
Nah, not if you hit him in the leg.
4 plus something. 7.
Pretty good
All
damage.
right, the arrow sinks in and you deal 7 damage, and you do see him stagger a bit, and does manage to stay on his feet.
Ooh.
Fucker.
All right, Dent, it is your turn.
Sure. I'm going to run after him, and I imagine I get to him because I was pretty close, even though I jumped away.
Yeah, I definitely think you can make it to him.
Okay, cool. And I'm just going to swing away with my short sword. That's going to be a 22.
Okay.
And we're going to deal 7 damage with that short sword.
All right. With that, he definitely falls to the ground.
Haha.
He's not dead, but he's definitely bleeding from the legs, and he's immobile.
Good.
Ta'ad.
So, Ta'ad, I guess he's going to chase him down. I'm a barbarian. There's not much more I can do.
Well,
He's fallen.
He just fell to the ground.
Oh, well then Ta'ad will run over, and I guess he's going to knee to the lower back, grab both the guy's hands, and kind of just pin him to the ground. So he's gonna, I guess in game turns, he would try and grapple, whatever the fuck that is in D&D 5e.
All right, I would like you to make a strength check then.
That seems fair. Strength check. Advantage, no advantage?
No advantage. I rolled with disadvantage. That's what we did.
Sounds good. That's a 21.
Ooh, that's really good. I rolled good too. I really thought I had you, to be honest. But Todd, with fierce movement, uses his momentum and kind of falls down on top of Tim, pinning him to the ground. Let me go. Come on.
No, you just fireballed people or whatever the fuck you did.
Let me, now. Todd, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yeah, did he say now?
Now.
Interesting.
Get off me now.
Question.
Go
ahead.
I need you to make a saving throw for me, buddy.
Okay, would you say the threat is something I can see?
What was that?
Is the threat, like whatever I'm about to have to dodge, can I see it coming?
Definitely.
Okay, good. I get advantage then. Blah, blah. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 22.
Okay. So you see fire erupt out of his hands, shooting out in the sky, but you are able to kind of slip out of the way and pin him to the side as it kind of shoots almost horizontally out across the soil towards some of the tents.
Like a jetpack.
Yes, and
very cool.
And some tents catch a little flame, but you do not, as you manage to pin him to the soil.
Nice.
Luna and Dent, you are now kind of rush over and stand on top of this pinned Tim.
Do it, Luna. Ask him what's up.
Tim, if that is your real name, what the fuck, man? What is going on here? Tim, what is your real name? Tim?
It's not my real name. I think that's obvious to us all now, isn't it?
How dare you speak to me that way in the position you're in, Tim?
My real name is a secret I'll take to the grave.
AKA you didn't think of a real name.
Don't make me get this dagger out in your fingernail, Tim. I'll do it.
She wants this fingernail shit.
Chris Pine is not the first, and he won't be the last. We've been bringing in beetles for months
I knew it was
now with
bugs.
the beans. They're all across the woods, and soon you irregulars will have nowhere to hide.
It's a pretty good plan.
That is bullshit, Tim. And very unkind. What is your... Why would you do this? Why?
Why would you do that?
Fight for our homeland? Defend it from invaders? Band
wonder
together to
why.
protect the woods? I don't know. Why would I do any of those things, I guess? I guess I'm terrible.
We're not invaders, we're liberators.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
You're liberating us from our hidden tree homes.
Yeah.
This is some mad gentrification, and I don't like it.
Now, this is your last warning to unhand me, you scoundrels.
I want to stab this guy in the head,
All right.
but I won't.
You won't? Okay, well, wait a second.
Well, I can't just kill him with... no, I'm not going to do... How are we going to get our friends out, you know?
We're not
I guess everyone
savages.
knows. Yeah,
I'm
we're not. We're...
fully prepared to kill this man, for the record. I'm gonna ask if we can use the trumpets to stop the beetles. Can I use it to communicate?
I would say he is busy taunting you and not answering.
I'm gonna take a cleaver out and cut one of his ears off.
Yes!
Okay,
Take an ear, Josh.
Yeah.
he kind of
Todd.
shrieks and does not answer your question after you cut his ear off.
I'm gonna say maybe he can't hear me.
Yeah,
Get it? Because I cut his... Alright, whatever. I don't know.
Well, we
I
can't
wanna
just
know.
we can't just not do anything. We need to know how to stop these beetles, man.
There has to
Yeah,
be
if I
some
can't-
way to stop these beetles, Tim.
Yeah.
he-
Tim, I'm gonna kill you if you do not tell me how to stop these beetles.
All right, he's kind of flailing now as he is profusely losing blood from his ear.
It wasn't even
There's
that
not
big
that
of a
much
cut.
blood in an ear.
Yeah, dude.
Can I'm just gonna maybe bandage that wound.
Just
mother in me.
Just a quick field bandage. Yeah.
Mother in me.
All right, Luna, can you make a medicine check for me?
There's a medicine check?
Yeah,
What a
it's never
game.
used.
You guys.
What a game.
I got a 16 if I was supposed to do 20.
All right.
We are not without mercy. Okay?
You don't bandage it per
Nice.
se, but you certainly stabilize the bleeding that's coming from the head.
Great. How do we stop these beetles, Tim? And you're welcome.
You can't stop them. That's what's so perfect about it. Your whole company is doomed to fail.
It seems like these beetles that like to eat wood and are now on a rampage will eventually get to, I don't know, carriages, carts, things used to transport large amounts of things for an army, maybe? It seems like you didn't really think this through too much.
I think you're the one who hasn't thought yourself through. And he kind of spits some blood at you.
I'm done with Tim. I want to kill Tim, but I also, we need to stop these beetles.
No,
Unless we
look.
can't.
We were sent here only to prove our friend's innocence, which we have done. So we could just leave. I don't know.
True.
Okay, so while all this is going on, Dent is kind of trying to think about if he could use tennis to do something with these beetles. So Pete, can I roll an Arcana check?
Yes,
to
you
see?
can, Dozo.
That's going to be a 19.
I like that.
Okay, I would say it definitely occurs to you that perhaps a path could be used to help heal trees, but you know it would take some time and probably more than one of you.
Yeah, cool. He turns to his companions and says, we need to find more, if there are any more mages in this camp. I might have an idea.
Okay. Can I kill him now, then?
I feel bad about killing him.
I mean, I don't. He's destroying the woods.
He's destroying the woods. He was going to let our friends die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did try and kill us with fire.
And he did definitely try to kill us with fire. But, you know, we're not savages, you know? We just live in the woods.
Let me just knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out with like with the handle of my axe.
All right,
Okay.
Just to the back of the head.
You easily knock him out as he's pinned to the ground, and Tim is now unconscious in front of you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll tie him up quickly and then go try and put out fires and stuff and save trees.
Okay. You stuff out these fires, and May soon walks over to you, and she seems to have recovered with the rest of these soldiers. Although a few other irregulars all gather around, you do see in their midst Joey, those two privates. You see Spruce, you see the quartermaster Plansky, and May says, "Oh my gosh, I don't take the Lord's name in vain. That's something about me. I suppose perhaps he belongs in the stockade now, doesn't he?"
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And some soldiers come to lift him up and she says, "I think you ought to speak to the High Marshal Khan straight away." And while they lead Tim to the stockade, May leads you to the High Marshal Khan. When you awake her, May lights a few candles, and the High Marshal rubs the sleep from her eyes. And she pulls back her long hair, and she says, "What gets me up at this late hour?
Isn't it like 7 p.m.?
Yeah, it's not even late.
Go to bed early."
I don't know who wants to. We found a claw in your camp.
Tell me more.
An Imperial Claw?
What? Okay.
You know, the invading Malazan army?
Yes, I know that. I guess I just was looking for a little more information than that.
Tim was a claw. He had a plot to put beetles in the trees. That's what actually killed Chris Pine. Our friends are innocent.
And there are still beetles running rampant in your woods.
Oh yeah, we
Trying
need
to
to kill
eat
all
the
the
trees.
beetles.
Good luck.
Wait, good luck.
May vouches behind you and kind of corroborates a lot of what you're saying. And the High Marshal says, "Well, you think beetles have been brought to our woods, and it's going to be quite a problem indeed. Perhaps we should contact some of the Bowls."
Oh, the Bowls.
Oh, the Bowl Brothers.
Duh. Silly
Forgot
me.
about the Bowls.
Yes. There's
Yes,
quite a few of them, and perhaps they could help us.
I would hope so. Yeah, that's a great idea. I see why you're High Marshal now.
Shockingly great idea.
Well, if Tim Burr is going to be put up, I suppose your other Southern Rumble soldiers should be let free.
Yes.
Why do you talk so slow?
Yeah, it's really fucking me up.
She's very sleepy.
a distinctive voice.
Okay.
It was.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking leave.
Sure.
We go
Yeah,
get our
definitely
friends.
just
I'm
leave.
out.
Yes,
Todd
it
leaves.
was great to meet you. And we turn around and walk out.
Mid-sentence, the three of you burst out from our chamber.
Yeah.
And May helps you let loose Milford, Orm, and Cheney from the stockade, and you find yourself reunited with the other half of your squad. You see
We
them
did it.
rigging an unconscious Tim up to the stockade. So, what was that all about? Milford says, as you kind of step away from the stockades as they kind of rig him up.
What is a stockade?
Like that old...
Like the
Oh, okay.
this thing. He asked what was that about. We put our hands over their shoulders and say, it's a long story, and the camera pans up and sunsets.
All right. As dusk falls, the six of you make your way south, back towards the High Marshal Brundle's camp, having answered the rumor of an Imperial Claw and gotten to the bottom of the murder of Chris Pine. I don't have much more of an ending, and I don't know if we want to drone on with the post-show, but I just will say, I don't know why when I wrote this adventure I really wanted to hang it on that Malazans eat beans, but so that's canon.